Today I am going to solve this question. So please thoroughly see the question. So let's see what is given here. Demand function of the monopolist is given here, that is Q equals to 60 minus P by 2. So from here we can get P equals to 120 minus 2Q. P equals to 120 minus 2Q. It is inverse demand function. P equals to 120 minus 2Q is inverse demand function. Now on the other hand, cost function is given as C equals to Q square. Here C is total cost, TC. C equals to Q square. Now a firm will maximize its profit at the level of output where MR equals to MC. We all know the profit maximizing condition, first order condition of profit maximization is MR equals to MC, that is marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. So to calculate marginal revenue and marginal cost, we first know the total revenue and total cost. So total revenue TR is equals to P into Q. P you already know, P equals to 120 minus 2Q. Here it will be 120 not 60. It will be 120. 120 minus 2Q. TR is equals to 120 minus 2Q into Q. That is TR equals to 120Q minus 2Q square. Please check, there is a mistake. It will be 120 not 60. P is equals to 120. However, marginal revenue will be then derivative of total revenue with respect to quantity. DTR DQ. TR you already know, 120Q minus 2Q square. With respect to quantity we have to differentiate it. So we will get marginal revenue is equals to 120 minus 4Q. So total cost, now total cost is we already know C equals to Q square. So marginal cost will be derivative of TC, that is C, total cost with respect to Q, DTC DQ, that is DC DQ. Differentiating cost with respect to Q, we will get 2Q. Please see the derivation here. We will get MC is equal to 2Q. MC is equals to 2Q. Now profit maximizing output will be then setting MR equals to MC, which is profit maximizing condition, first order condition of profit maximization. Setting MR equals to MC, we can get the value of Q. MR is equals to 120 minus 4Q as you already know, and MC is equals to 2Q. You already have seen it. So equating these two, we can get quantity that is equals to 20 units. 20 units is the quantity. So price charged by the monopolist will be AR. You already know that AR equals to price, and that is the price charged by the monopolist. So AR is equals to P will be equals to, you know the equation of P, that is 120 minus 2Q. So in the place of Q put its value 2 into 20. So from here you will get the price, that is 80 rupees. So profit of the monopolist will be TR minus TC, pi equals to TR minus TC. TR you know 120Q minus 2Q square. So put the value of Q in its place. You will get pi, that is profit, and it will be 1200. Please see the derivation on screen. Now it is asked that what is the elasticity at profit maximizing output. Profit maximizing output is 20. I already have derived it. You have seen in this video. Now what will be the elasticity at this output level? So elasticity is, that is demand elasticity is equal to dq dp into p by q. dq/dp is the inverse of slope of the demand curve. If we differentiate q with respect to p, we will get dq/dp. Please see the screen. You already know q equals to 60 minus p by 2. 60 minus p by 2. So if we differentiate it with respect to p, we will get half, minus half. We will get minus half. If we put its value in the place of dq/dp, and you already know that p equals to 80 and q equals to 20, if you put its value in its place, then we will get elasticity is equals to minus 2. Elasticity is equals to minus 2. So profit maximizing output will be 20, q equals to 20. At this quantity, price is p equals to 80. Maximized profit is pi equals to 1200 and elasticity of demand is minus 2. Read the question thoroughly. In this video, I have solved this question. A monopolist's total revenue and total cost curves are given here, and it is also told that an excise duty of T per unit is levied. So the new cost function is C dash. C dash is equals to previous cost function plus T into Q. T into Q is the total tax. T into Q is the total tax, and as well as it is also the total tax revenue earned by the government. Now, a firm produces a good at which its profit is maximized, and the profit maximization condition is MR equals to MC. MR means marginal revenue and MC means marginal cost. Marginal revenue is the derivative of total revenue with respect to quantity, and marginal cost is the derivative of total cost with respect to quantity. And total revenue already given is R, and total cost is given here is C dash. So differentiating R with respect to Q and differentiating C dash with respect to Q, we get, you can see here, equating those differentiation, we can derive the value of Q. You can see on the screen the value of Q is equal to n minus b minus t whole divided by 2a plus 2m. So the profit maximization output after tax will be Q equals to n minus b minus t whole divided by 2a plus 2m. Then the total tax revenue earned by the government will be T into Q. So if total tax revenue is denoted by capital T, so capital T will be equals to small t into Q. We already get the value of Q. So put the value of Q in its place and multiply it with T. So we'll get total tax revenue. Now the problem before the government is to maximize the tax revenue, total tax revenue. So the maximization first order condition is derivative is equals to 0. First order derivative is equals to 0, that is d capital T with respect to dt is equals to 0. That is differentiating tax revenue with respect to tax per unit, we have to equate it with 0. Solving this equation, we can get the value of tax per unit, that is small t. You can see the derivation on the screen. Please see it thoroughly. So we can get the tax per unit is equal to N minus B divided by 2. So the government needs to levy T small t equals to N minus B divided by 2 rate of tax per unit of good to maximize the tax revenue. Please see the question. I am going to solve this question in this video. So what is given here is the cost function of a firm in a perfectly competitive market. The cost function is given as C is equal to 1 by 3 q to the power q minus 5q square plus 30q plus 10, and market clearing price is given as 6, that is P is equal to 6. Now the market clearing price means the price at which market supply is equal to market demand. So in a perfectly competitive firm, price is equal to MC. MC means marginal cost. Price is equals to MC. If price is 6, that means MC is also equals to 6. You all know in perfectly competitive market, P equals to MC. If P equals to 6, then MC also will be equals to 6. Now from the cost function, we get TC, that is total cost, is equal to whatever I already said. You can see on screen. Now differentiating C, that is total cost, with respect to Q, we can get MC, marginal cost. So DTC DQ is equals to MC. We have the cost function. If we differentiate it with respect to Q, we will get MC. And we also know MC is equals to price equals to 6. So differentiating the cost function with respect to Q and make it equals to 6, we will get an equation. Solving that equation, we can get the values of Q. There will be two values of Q. There will be two values of Q. Q equals to 4 and Q equals to 6. Two values of Q will be derived from this equation. We are not sure that for which level of output profit will be maximized, so we have to verify it. You can see the screen to know how I have calculated the values of Q. So profit maximizing level of output will be either 4 or 6. Profit maximizing output will be either 4 or 6. Now let's verify at which output level profit is maximized. So first put Q equals to 4 in the cost function. So we will get TC, that is total cost, at Q equals to 4, and it is 71.3. Total cost at Q equals to 4 is 71.3. Now put Q equals to 6 in the cost function. You know the cost function that is already given in the question. Just put the value of Q equals to 6 and get total cost at Q equals to 6, that is 82. At output level Q equals to 6, total revenue will be P into Q. You know total revenue is calculated through the formula P into Q. So price you already know equal to 6. Market clearing price is already given in the question, that is equal to 6, and Q here is 6. So 6 into 6, total revenue will be 36. Total revenue will be 36. So profit at the output level Q equal to 6 will be TR minus TC, and that is equals to minus 46. Minus 46 means profit is negative. That means the firm has made loss. The firm has made loss. Now at output level Q equals to 4, total revenue will be P into Q, that is price you already know 6, and here Q is equals to 4. So 6 into 4, that is equals to 24. Total revenue is equals to 24. So profit at output level Q equals to 4 will be TR minus TC. TR is 24, TC is already you have seen the derivation of TC, that is 71.3 at output level Q equals to 4. So the subtraction from TR, subtraction of TC from TR will be minus 47.3. That is, here also the firm has made loss. So we have to see here now that at which output level firm has made lower loss. You can see that the loss made for producing output Q equal to 6 is lower than the loss made for producing output Q equals to 4. That means, in other words, profit at output level Q equals to 6 is more than profit at output level Q equals to 4. So we can say that the profit maximizing output of the firm will be Q equals to 6. In this question, demand function and supply functions are given, and it is told to calculate consumer surplus and producer surplus. Note that demand function given here is not linear. So let's see how for a non-linear demand function consumer surplus can be calculated. Given the demand function is P subscript D equals to 27 minus Q square, and supply function is given as P subscript S, S for supply, D for demand, P subscript S equals to 2Q plus 3. It is a linear equation, but the demand function is a non-linear. So at equilibrium, PD is equal to PS. PD equals to 27 minus Q square is equal to PS, that is equals to 2Q plus 3. Now it is an equation. Solving this equation, we can get the values of Q. We will get two values of Q. Q equals to minus 6 and Q equals to 4. Q equals to minus 6 will be invalid because output cannot be in negative. So Q will be equals to 4. That is, equilibrium output will be equals to 4. So equilibrium price will be PE, it will be 11. How we can calculate equilibrium price? Put the value of Q in any equation, either PD, that is the equation of demand function, or PS, the equation of supply function. Put the value of Q in any equation, you will get the same value, that is P equals to 11. Price, equilibrium price is equal to 11. Now see the diagram. Here it is demand function, demand curve, and the straight line is supply curve, and it is equilibrium. E is equilibrium. At equilibrium, price is PE equals to 11 and quantity is QE equals to 4. Now, if PEE, this shaded portion is producer surplus, and PPEE, this shaded portion is consumer surplus. Consumer surplus is the area above price line and below demand curve, and Producer surplus is the area above supply curve and below the price line. So the consumer surplus will be the area of PEPE. PEPE or PPE, whatever it is, same. PEPE. So it will be integration of demand curve minus P into Q. Integration of demand curve with respect to Q minus P into Q. P is equals to 11, Q is equals to 4. You already know equilibrium price, equilibrium quantity, and PD is equals to 27 minus Q square. Let's see it again. Consumer surplus is equal to integration of demand function with respect to Q minus P into Q. Integration of demand function with respect to Q at Q equals to 4, where 4 is the equilibrium quantity minus P into Q. So, we first have to integrate 27 minus Q square with respect to Q. Then in the place of Q, we have to put the value 4. 11 into 4 equals to 44 PQ. So, after putting the value of Q, we get the consumer surplus is equal to 42.7. Now, let's calculate producer surplus. Producer surplus will be the area of the triangle FPEE. FPEE or PEFE, whatever you say, FPEE or PEFE. This is the producer surplus. So the area of this triangle will be half into perpendicular into base. It is the formula of triangle, a formula of area of triangle. Note that here OF or FO is the intercept of supply curve on price axis, on vertical axis, and the value of OF is 3. This value of OF is calculated from the equation of supply function. So the value of perpendicular, that is FPE or PEF, will be 11 minus 3. So putting the value in its place, we get the value of producer surplus, that is equals to 16. You can see the derivation on the screen. Now let's summarize. Consumer surplus is 42.7 and producer surplus is 16.